with a hallowed Lombardi trophy in the building. It's a battle to raise it at midfield. A tradition started back in 1967 has now reached its diamond anniversary. And off we go in Super Bowl 60. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Well, here he is, Kate, in the role that I and so many other quarterbacks dreamed of being in during our careers, leading the AFC champions out on a Super Bowl Sunday. The journey? Well, it's only become more difficult every step along the way, from the regular season through each rung of the playoffs. And it's prepared him for the moment he's walking in right now.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Made a throw it. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
And a Patriot first down.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 50-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First down, Patriots.
Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. Bounce outside. He has a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
May now from the gun. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Seahawks have it. He's at midfield. 30. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Seahawks capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. First time we see this offense out there. They're trying to add on 2 more after the defensive touchdown.
The Seahawks will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Well, hey, tip of the cap for really trying to seize control of an 8-0 lead here early. But the success from their opening drive didn't carry over into that 2-point play.
And if anything, partner, really backfired because you gave them a chance to recoup a little momentum they lost. Getting beat down with that drive. Not only that, but if this offense answers touchdown for touchdown, they can actually now take the lead.
New England taking the field. Its 2nd series of the game coming up. And Brock, they are not in the spot they want to be, but still plenty of game left. You don't want to let the setting cause an early overreaction and panic.
Yeah, you just can't overtry. And every bit of you want to, every fiber of your being in this building right now, you want to perform, but you just can't overdo it. Get back in the rhythm and play your game.
They go play action. Here's May. Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
First down.
Henderson on 1st and 10. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
First down, Patriots.
May now. Running a screen for Stevenson. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
Stevenson. He's out of bounds at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. The Seahawks with an early lead. More from Santa Clara coming up. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on 3rd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Corey Gallis connects, and it cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
To return this, Rashid Shaheed. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. It's a foot race. The 30. The 10. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So Darnold in the offense getting set. 2-point attempt upcoming.
The Seahawks.
Pass play coming here. And he's in for 2. And an 11-point lead for his team.
Makes the score Seahawks 14. Patriots 3.
Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows? Maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. On play action, here's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Running the counter, Stevenson. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
May now, 3rd and 2. We'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. He's out in the clear. Has room down the left sideline. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a 1-score game in the first half. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. Corey Gallis checks on the extra point. And the Patriots cut the lead down to 4.
14. Patriots 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Derinkian to return this. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So Seattle retakes the field for their second series. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now lead by 10. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Here's Darnold. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. That's the third time they've gone for 2, and now their second conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. We're going to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And we got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
1st and 10, here's Stevenson. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down. Patriots punt team coming out to the former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Sheds out for Usher. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
Christian Gonzalez. It's a pickup of 3.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. 3rd down. They need 7. Air it out on 3rd. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Now Darnold, 4th down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
At the 42-yard line, a 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Play fake. Darnold. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
And the Seahawks, 1st down.
Darnold now to throw. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
And he's down to almost, oh, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. So that is 2 quarters in the books here at Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. Enough waiting. Let's crown a champion, shall we? The second half of the Super Bowl is underway. Young on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Seahawks sending their offense out to begin the third quarter. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Now Darnold off the play action. Escapes the pocket. And he'll go down and I'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down. Third and less than a yard.
There he is on third and short. Fights off the pressure.
Jack Gibbons on the stop. A 4-yard loss. It's fourth down.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on fourth. They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. Went right, and that's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Woodson. And the Patriots take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
And the Patriot first down.
From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
And it's third down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots start the second half with some needed points. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is, so making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. 2nd and 10, Darnold. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And what did he think was going on there, Brock? He just spiked it on 1st down. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, Darnold. Forced out to his right. And they take him down right along the 30.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had here, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks go up by 12. McDonald with his eyes glued to this field. His offense lining up for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for this.
To throw, here's Darnold. And he's got a man. Complete. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. 16. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Patriots and Stephon Diggs getting set for this next offensive possession. They got the job done there last time now. Still trailing by a lot, though, so they're going to need a repeat of that touchdown here. To the air on first down. May dumps it off to his running back. They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Made a throw it. We've got a screen to the running back. There's a little bit up to the 21. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence. There's a nickel look by the Seahawks. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Setting up the running back screen. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. The Patriots have their punting unit out.
Formation for the Patriots.
His work begins at the 31. A nice strong effort there on that return to take us to the end of this quarter. Hard to believe, but just 1 quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. It's the Seahawks in front as they sense a 2nd title is within their reach. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. They bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down. Darnold looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment when he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
That throw's knocked away. It hits the turf, so that incomplete pass means second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Darnold escapes the pocket, and he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. Darnold and the Seahawks getting set to try for two.
The Seahawks.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the fourth.
Patriots 16.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First down throw for May. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And now they face second down. Back to the air. It's May. Hits him on the out route. He's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 12. First down, Patriots.
Here's May on first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
To pick up with 6. Brings up second and 4. At the 44-yard.
The give inside to Stevenson. Only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down. Offense in a hurry up here.
Down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
May now to throw on third. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 12. And the Patriot first down.
May on first and 10. Finds Stevenson out of the backfield. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
The tackle made back at the 48-yard line.
May now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Looking quickly here.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's third.
Here's May again. He beams one deep right side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. Space left sideline, and he's off to the races. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2. Here's Darnold to throw. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Patriots offense all set to go. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Now May coming off that pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Quick throw completed by May. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks got a considerable return on the interception. They're going to take over inside the red zone. They're at the 15-yard line. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Patriots 9-yard line.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Seahawks continue piling it on here in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. You've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
I think we were all expecting to see the kicker there, but up big, they're still adding on with a 2-point conversion.
I think most of us, certainly the purists, would love to see the kicker there. Don't run up the score. But look, in the end, it's also on the other side, too. Stop them from scoring. Don't even let them put the 2-point conversion out. Keep them out of the end zone. You got a little responsibility to have some pride on that side as well.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. And in their first appearance in over a decade, Brock, I know we're both excited about this one. The Seattle Seahawks, Super Bowl champions for a 2nd time. It isn't just that they are Super Bowl champions, Brock. It's also about how they got there. A dominating win in what's supposed to be our most competitive game of the year.